Hi, my name is Kevin Flanagan. I'm 31 years old. I'm from Hermosa Beach, and I've been a mystery diner for about 3 years, a little bit longer. Um, Describe what it's like working as a mystery diner. I love it. I think it's great. People have asked me if I feel bad for spying on bartenders because I bartended and waited tables before. I don't feel bad at all because I'm good at what I do, and it's a good way to weed out the people that aren't very good at what they do and just mail it in. What else? What type of mystery dining assignments have you been on? Please give us some examples. I've been on all types of mystery dining adventures, from mundane ones that are, just lazy bartenders, lazy waiters that just leave you at the table to your own devices for hours, and then the really bad ones where they're just, you know, unsanitary, rude, just some disgusting stuff. I've seen a woman bartender literally blow into a glass and use her own like saliva to clean a glass and polish it in front of the customers, like she thought that was something that people do. Um, Rude, people that obviously would never be that way if they knew that I was, direct contact with their boss. But yeah, some good ones for sure. What's the worst mystery dining experience you've encountered? The worst mystery dining experience I've encountered was a waiter who, I mean, most of these things usually are people that don't want to be there. They're just trying to cut every corner that they possibly can. And I'm not there. I'm not going to look for things. If they do something, I'm going to call them on it, but I'm not going to, make stuff up to try to make their job harder. This guy he barely spoke English, but when he did, he was rude, and the entire time it just kind of escalated. And by the time he had no idea that I was even mystery shopping, by the end of the thing, we were yelling at each other. It was pretty amazing. But what else do we have? Tell us what a restaurant would hire, or how do you evaluate a restaurant when working at a mystery diner? I usually go by effort. Effort is the only thing you really need. Bartending, service industry is not brain surgery. It's easy, but the reason why people get in trouble is because they try to cut corners. They don't want to be there, and they're going to do everything they can to do as little work as possible. So I usually go by that. If someone screws up a drink order, a food order, it's no big deal. It happens. But to do that, to compound it by being a dick, by being, lazy, and just trying to get away with whatever they can, and then still feel good about collecting the money at the end, those are usually how I evaluate it. Why would a restaurant hire me as a mystery diner? It's simple. I've been on both sides of the fence, and I know not just the things, because there could be a crappy waiter, bartender that could get lucky, and I could have a good experience with them just that once. And if you're not, keen to the stuff that bartenders do or waiters do, you won't notice it, and you might give them a good review. But I can see things that I know that either I would do or other coworkers would do to get away with stuff that I can see right away whether this guy would be, a decent employee or not. Finally, is there anything else that you'd like us to know? Well, I strangely, for some reason, things stick in my head, and I know everything about everything, trivia-wise, sports, movies to like music theater for some reason. I dominate Trivial Pursuit, Jeopardy, all those things for useless information that, unless I was ever on that show, pretty much is about a waste of time, but impresses some people sometimes. That's it. Hope you enjoyed.